Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be checking out this awesome gaming mouse over here. Now, this product was sent to me to review, but I'm here to give you my honest opinions on it. So, in a second, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take a look at everything that it comes with. But first, what I want to do is actually go ahead and go straight into a quick gaming demo right over here. So, check this out. As you can see, we do have some Valheim going on, and just take a look at the mouse. You can see the way I'm actually moving the cursor around over here very quickly without having to make such large movements. And the reason why I'm able to do that is because how quick it is to go ahead and scale with the DPI. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and just start playing. So we do have some Valheim over here, and just take a look at how awesome this thing is. So we are connected, by the way, via Bluetooth. So you do have a few options here. So you could play wired, you can go ahead and connect via Bluetooth like I did here, or you can go ahead and use the dongle that's right over there. So very easy to go ahead and do that. But once more, just take a look at it. Even in a game like Valheim, where of course I'm able to actually do a much more movements with the mouse itself. So whether it's anything like navigating this little menu here, you're always using the mouse and pointer. And of course, it does well with first-person games as well. So you can go ahead and use it that way. But take a look at this in terms of that scroll wheel, super quick, no latency whatsoever. And I'm actually able to just go around and play as I actually want to, which is pretty awesome. Now, what I do want to talk about next is going to be a couple of other features. So we'll go ahead and just jump back right over here. So check out that beautiful RGB there. Now, in terms of the RGB, it's very easy to go ahead and customize this. By the way, there is a driver that you could download, and you can go ahead and control so much, just like the custom buttons and everything. But first off, I want to talk about how beautiful this looks and the nice weight that it has to it. Also, take a look at the actual pads on it. So this thing glides very, very easily. So look right over there. You could also see that right here we have a nice little dial, and that's the actual toggle between Bluetooth 2.4 and of course being wired. Now on the other side, you're going to find that we do have this button here, and if I go ahead and click it, you'll see that that'll go ahead and control the RGB. So we have a bunch of modes there, but of course you can customize it with that driver as well, which is pretty awesome. Now in terms of clicking, check this out right over here. That left and right click sounds amazing, and then once more that scroll wheel, you could scroll, you can click as well, both making it very easy. Right here is going to be your DPI actual switch. So every time you do that, you're going to see that it'll flash a little differently. So with that being said, a couple of things that I do want to mention is when you go ahead and press that. So red is going to be for 800 DPI, blue will be for 1600, green is 2400, 3200 for purple, yellow 6400, and then of course you have 10,000 when you're at cyan. So very simple and easy to go ahead and understand the fact that the colors actually match the different speeds, which is pretty awesome. And then take a look at this right over here. Really love this sort of futuristic look that we get with the actual mouse. So love that quite a bit. And then once more, what I can do is, since I cranked up that DPI, just take a look at this right over here. Let's jump back into some Valheim. So now when I'm barely moving, you could really see that I'm applying any sort of movement to the actual mouse itself, and it's just really actually jumping all over the place, which is pretty awesome. So with that being said, it's honestly a very, very great mouse. Now, in terms of the other items that it comes with, let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. Here's the inside of the box. There's the back side of the box. Once more, earlier I did show you guys the front of the box, so it looks great, by the way. This does make for a good gift as well if you want to get someone a very nice mouse. Now you have this cable here to keep everything nice and charged, or to play wired as well. Now if you do have a any issue in terms of connecting via the Type-C, you also have this sort of adapter here as well, so you can go ahead and use that. So very, very amazing. Honestly, I really do love this mouse quite a bit. I hope you guys found this review helpful today. Have a nice day.